Hi everybody, and welcome back. We're up to the letter T. I have to say that I just finished uploading my Amazon haul video, and Jan Brown, your comment sent me over the moon. You were like, first! I'm like, yes! Oh my gosh! So I just want to tell you I appreciate that. It is freezing here today. Freezing. Because it's a little damp and we're expecting this icy, stormy mix, I can't get warmed up. My hands are literally like an ice cube. I have my little heater going that I put my little Scooby-Doo stickers on, and I'm like, oh, and then I literally have like 15 minutes to do this video and then edit it, get it up, because I have to go cook some eggplant parmesan. Today's Friday, and for us, there's no meat because of Lent. So I'm going to be going to cook here in a few minutes, and my house is going to smell delicious. All right, the letter T. We have been wanting this, and I know I'm not the only one because a few of you asked for it. I wish I could, okay, there were a lot in T. I'm going to, after I flip them and go over them, I'm going to tell you who I really, really, I want to keep going with the letter T. All right, so for T today, I'm going to start with the envelope because I think the challenge is super sweet. You ready for T? All right, let me know if you guessed it in the box below. Do you see who that is? It is the Fox and the Hound, but it's all about Todd today. Yeah, it's all about Todd. And this is going to be a $200 savings challenge. Are you ready to see what this challenge looks like? Look at that. Is that not the sweetest? All right, so let me just zoom you in because these two are playing before their brains were even filtered with a puppy can't like a fox and a fox can't like a puppy. So they were best buddies. And look at the little, what is that, earthworm or caterpillar? Oh, he does have a name, I think. And then we've got Big Mama and the birds. And then we have this really cute barn. And all the leaves have a different denomination. Is that not the cutest? I hope you guys like this because the whole farm, country, tree aspect, fall aspect was like, oh my gosh, it's so up my alley. But the way that these two are giggling and playing on the log, I loved it. All right, so this is a $200 challenge for Todd. Now I have to tell you that Todd was a secondary thought, only because he was mentioned so many times when we got to H, or F for the Fox and the Hound, and then it was mentioned again for the T. But T was always in my mind for one purpose, and this is what I was doing for T. This was all about what, I'm going to get mushy-gushy, meant to me. And I'm going to explain to you why after I show you the envelope first. Ready? Oh, do you see? Some of you might not know his name. You might know that he comes from the aristocrat cats, right? Is one of the kittens, and his name is Toulouse. Yep. So the three cats are Berlioz, Marie, and Toulouse. Berlioz plays the piano, Marie is a princess, and Toulouse is the artist. There's a backstory to Toulouse. Okay. Let me show you the challenge before I chew your ear off. Ready? Oh, look! Toulouse is an artist. And I have him drawing me. And then he's playing with all of his paint, and he's actually squirting his brother and sister. This is a $200 challenge that I wanted so badly. So let me tell you a little story, if you don't mind. He's so sweet. When my youngest was in college, he has an art background. He does glass blowing. He does computer graphics. He he can draw like you cannot imagine. All right. So Vinny is in college. Second year of college. One of the girls there, her had a farm. Her barn cat had kittens. So Vinny, I kind of knew, but my husband had no clue, gets an orange cat. Vinny and his girlfriend, who are both art majors, named this cat Toulouse because they wanted a Disney name and they wanted it to. It's funny that it actually depicts them together as a couple because they're both artists. So they chose Toulouse. So Toulouse is, I'm trying to think if Toulouse is 8 years old now. I'm going to show you a picture right here of Toulouse. Now tell me that's not the best because you see my wallet from Loungefly with the 3 cats on it. See, everything that I do for Disney has a backstory because I love it so much. So here's another picture of Toulouse hanging out in my cubbies. And he's actually, this is like one of the best. Let me show you this one now. Is that not really a cute picture? Then we own a farm and our cats are indoor outdoor. They come in at night to sleep, but they can go in and out all day long. And I want to show you this amazing picture of Toulouse outside. I think if I wanted to come back as a cat, I'd like to come back as my own cat. Then I'm going to give you another story. It's a sad story. Toulouse is still with us, but there's a sad story that goes with Toulouse. Toulouse was almost one. Almost one? And it was like a day before Vinny's birthday. And my husband was outside, and all of a sudden he hears Toulouse crying. And Toulouse was pulling himself up our driveway. Literally pulling. Clawing the driveway and pulling his body up. To this day, we don't know what happened to him. When we got him to the vet, his hip bone, the ball to your leg, his ball was still in its socket, but his leg was broken off of it. So we are in a farming area, and our vets are, our awesome vet is old school veterinarian. So they told me that they could operate on Toulouse, but there was no guarantees. But the reason why cats, now you might know this, and if you're a cat lover, you probably definitely do. Do you know that they say cats have 9 lives? Do you know why that is? Because cats can heal themselves. Yeah, I knew the old wives' tale about it, but the vet explained it to me. Cats have a way of healing themselves. So the vet said to me, Donna, if you are willing to take care of this cat for a month straight, the cat could not be mobile. Your cat will heal itself. And I said to him, are you kidding me? Really? Yeah. Yes. Okay. This is what we did. I put a dog cage, in my bathroom. I layered it up. They drugged the cat so that he was aware but felt no pain. And I literally slept on that floor every day. I did not want to come out of that bathroom. I literally set up, this is now 7 years ago, we didn't have, I set up an old iPad to my cell phone with a baby monitor app so that if I had to come downstairs, I could still keep an eye on the cat. We actually took turns staying with the cat almost 24/7. So here is a picture of Toulouse by himself in the cage. And that was him, and that's the way he stayed for almost 4 weeks, right? I did put a litter box in there. It's amazing how it all worked out. Don't even ask me. I'm Catholic, so I pray to the saints, and Saint Francis of Assisi is the patron saint of animals. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And let me tell you, here's another picture. That was me in Toulouse. And there's another picture of us floating around. I didn't know it, but I slept half in the cage, half out of the cage. It was very uncomfortable. But my husband would come in and he would take pictures of me from above of me sleeping in the cage with the cat. This cat is amazing. He has, by him walking, by looking at him, you'd never know that this cat went through any of this. Then back in the day, I was posting his recovery on Facebook, right? I don't know where this person came from, but started bashing me for mistreating this cat, and what I was doing to this cat was inhumane. And I was just like, whoa. Well, and they were from Connecticut. They weren't even from my own state. I'm like, where'd you find me? Who are you? I would never ever do anything to any one of my animals or anyone else's that I didn't believe was going to was going to hurt them. Everything I do out of love and stuff like that. So anyways, that is why I chose Toulouse. And Toulouse, my animals are family members. Family members. And to this day, whenever we go to the vet, now he's semi-retired, this vet. Whenever he's there, because his son now took over the practice, I get so excited. And I'm like, I always tell him the story. And here's another one. No, I'm not. Not going to tell you another story. I can bore you all day with stories. But that vet, I tell you, he's a gift from God. And the fact that Toulouse is still around, he jumps, he climbs trees, he is amazing. Toulouse story. And that is why Toulouse was my pick for the letter T. I'm sorry if I rambled, but it was a story that hit home. And like I said, most of my Disney stuff has a backstory. And because I bored the heck out of you, guys, let's save. Hashtag it, let's save. And I think this Sunday when I choose, we're going to have 5 winners this week. We really are, because I appreciate you all so, so much. All right, everybody. I'm taking tomorrow off. I will probably see you on Sunday with the Dollar Tree haul and maybe something else. But thank you, and know that I appreciate you. And the website is coming. All right, everybody. Have a great one. See you tomorrow. No, see you on Sunday. Bye.